Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Our webinar will begin in just a moment, but we first wanted to share this video of Fabiana from Argentina, reflecting on her transformative experience with EPI. Here is her story.
My name is Fabiana, and I teach Spanish, and I'm from Argentina. Joining a J1 visa program, it's a wonderful opportunity for us teachers as professionals to be immersed in another culture and at the same time professionally grow. The first time coming to teach in the US was challenging, but totally enriching. I would say that it was professional development 24/7 every day. For me, it was the best experience I had in my life. Once you go global, you never come back to the same person you were before. Coming back to the US to teach for like the fourth time feels like I never left. It's like coming back to I would say my second home, looking at all the places and the schools and everything and the people. It's in my heart, so they would never leave me. My last cycle with EPI made me want to reapply. It's because of all the organization. I mean, step by step, you get all the answers to all your questions. It was smooth transition, and from day one until the end, everything was great. EPI makes it work every day. Cultural exchange is really important because it makes anybody, anywhere, understand anything or everything that's going on around the world. So even though you're sitting in your chair or anywhere you are, you can learn, you can know how people do things in some other places, how they behave, how they do their routines. So it makes you travel without traveling. Through differences, we get all the similarities that we have, everything that we have in common as human beings living here on Earth. The difference between coming back and being here before is that I feel that I have so much more to give, so many things that I have to share and keep sharing. It never stops because the world evolves. I mean, generations grow, so it's a different generation from year to year. That's why I'm being back in my country, sharing what I learned here and what I experienced here. And now coming back, it's a two-way growing experience.
Hello, and welcome to our webinar, How to Apply to Teach in the USA with EPI. We are Educational Partners International, or EPI for short. My name is Lucy Cifuentes, and I am the Content Specialist for Educational Partners International. Before working for EPI, I worked in Spain as an English teacher for 5 years. As someone who has moved abroad to explore new opportunities, I have a deep understanding for others who want to do the same in the US. Today, I will be talking about what EPI does and how you can apply to our program. We also want you to take this opportunity to ask any questions that you have about EPI, what we offer, and the application process. You can ask them in the comment box and we will answer them throughout the presentation. For privacy, we will not be able to answer any questions about individual applications during our webinar. If you have specific questions about your application, please email us at team@teachwithepi.com, and our admissions team will be happy to assist you. We are excited to guide you through the process of applying to teach in the United States with Educational Partners International. By the end of this session, you will have a clear understanding of how to begin your application, the documents you will need, and the purpose behind each step. We will also share some helpful tips to make the application process as smooth and efficient as possible. If you are joining us for the first time, EPI is a cultural exchange program that brings international teachers to teach in K-12 schools in the United States. We are dedicated to facilitating cultural exchange in the USA because EPI believes sharing knowledge across cultures and venues improves understanding among teachers, students, administrators, and members of the communities in which we live. Our core mission is to foster the exchange of knowledge and ideas across cultures, promoting mutual understanding and collaboration to build a connected global community. Officially, EPI is designated as a sponsor for an exchange visitor program. We are proud to be a world leader in cultural exchange, helping hundreds of teachers from around the globe come to the U.S. to teach. Educators in our program are currently placed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Florida. We place teachers in all subjects taught in K-12 schools. That means not only foreign languages and English as a second language, but also math, science, art, special education, elementary education, and many more subjects. While we work with schools across the southern United States, our home office is in the mountains of North Carolina, which you can see in this photo. We'd love to know where you are from, so please share with us in the comments. Now that you have some background on who we are, let's walk you through EPI's process. Our process for bringing teachers like you to the United States is straightforward. It begins with completing an application, which helps us determine your eligibility for our program and assess your potential as a strong candidate for cultural exchange. This step involves filling out a detailed online form, submitting official documents, and participating in 2 interviews with our team. Once your application is complete, you advance to the approve stage, where you will interview with one of our partner schools. After successfully completing a school interview, you will be placed in a school and officially join EPI as an international exchange teacher. Let's take a closer look at the first step, the application. EPI's application is thorough and it serves many purposes. Filling it out creates a professional profile for schools to look at when considering teachers for interviews. It also helps you collect the documents that you will need to get a visa, travel to the United States, and get a teaching license. Finally, we use the information you provide on the application to decide whether or not you meet our eligibility requirements. Some of the requirements for being an EPI teacher are: you are currently teaching full-time, you possess advanced English skills, you are a non-US resident, you hold the equivalent of a US bachelor's degree, and you have at least 2 years of full-time teaching experience. So you have learned about EPI, meet our qualifications, and decided that you want to apply to teach in the United States. How do you get started? The first step is to go to our website, teachwithepi.com. After you answer the eligibility question and click Submit, you can make an account with your email address and start your application. Once you start your application, you should prioritize completing your personal and professional profile as soon as possible to move to the next stage quickly. One of the most common questions our candidates ask is, how long does the process take? Our application is designed to ensure that you are eligible to travel and teach in the United States. As part of the process, you will submit required documents and complete 2 interviews with EPI team members. So how long it takes depends on how quickly you can collect and upload the appropriate documents. Here is a list of documents you will need to upload to your application before you are eligible for school interviews. We ask for copies of all pages of your passport, your diploma and transcripts, a criminal record check, proof of employment, and a credential evaluation from an NACES-approved company. When you are first starting your application, you should prioritize uploading the passport pages, diploma, and transcripts. We will need these documents before we can invite you for interviews with EPI team members. Please keep in mind that the only place you should upload these documents is to the official EPI website, teachwithepi.com. To protect your privacy, you should never upload documents to Facebook or Instagram. We will not accept documents through our social media pages or messages. I want to share some tips to help ensure that the application process is as quick and easy to follow as possible. Take the time to carefully review all of our requirements before starting your application. You can find a complete list on our website. When completing the application, please pay close attention to the instructions and follow them carefully. Be sure to proofread your responses thoroughly, as typos or errors in spelling and dates can delay the review process. Create your account using a valid email address and check your email regularly. Since we communicate exclusively through email regarding your application, it is essential to stay alert for messages from EPI about your status. We will now address any questions you have about our program. If you haven't submitted your questions yet, please ask them now in the comment box. Here are some of the most common questions we get at EPI. How long is the EPI program? We are a 3-year program. Is there an application fee? There is no application or placement fee. There are other costs associated with your application, such as obtaining your diploma or transcripts, but EPI will never charge you an application or a placement fee. Is there an age limit? We do not have an age limit. As long as you meet our basic requirements, you can join the EPI program regardless of your age. Now that you know more about how to apply to our program, go to teachwithepi.com and start your application. Select the Apply button on the home page and answer the eligibility question. After you click Submit, you will be able to make an account with your email address and start your application. If you have already started the process, be sure to check your email regularly for updates about your application status. To close our presentation today, I would like to share a quote that highlights the importance of cultural exchange and reflects why we are so passionate about bringing teachers like you to the United States. J. William Fulbright, a U.S. Senator and founder of the Fulbright program, once said, "The essence of intercultural education is the acquisition of empathy, the ability to see the world as others see it, and to allow for the possibility that others may see something that we have failed to see or may see it more accurately." At EPI, we are committed to helping teachers like you bring your unique perspectives to the United States so that we can all learn from one another. This spirit of mutual understanding and collaboration is at the heart of everything we do. That's all we have for today. Follow us on Facebook to learn about upcoming events and to hear more from our current teachers. If you have additional questions, email us at team@teachwithepi.com. On behalf of everyone at Educational Partners International, thank you for joining us and have a great day.